This scholarship is open to all. You don't need any separate university application. Scholarship has English taught programs for anyone looking into studying abroad. And once you have all the necessary requirements or documents, you're going to be having automatic scholarship if they consider you an eligible applicant. Looking at the website directly from the university, that is Lincoln University there in New Zealand, you have qualifying international students will be awarded with a scholarship of 7,000 New Zealand dollars or 10,000 New Zealand dollars towards the overall cost of their study in one of the 180 credit taught master's program. So please note that International Top Master's Merit Scholarship is only available to students enrolled in the full 180 credit taught master's program. All right, so what are these master's program? We have Masters of Business, Global Management and Marketing, Master of Business Finance, Master of FinTech and Investment Management, Master of Professional Accounting, CPA, Master of Management in Agribusiness, Master of Sports and Recreation Management, Master of Tourism Management. These ones are what at the value of 10,000 New Zealand dollars. Next category here, you have Master of Applied Computing, Master of Pest Management, Master of Science in Food Innovation, Master of Environment Policy and Management, Master of Wine and Viticulture, Master of Precision Agriculture. You have its value at 7,000 New Zealand dollars. So if you're interested in any of those programs, you can actually try start up your application. The selection criteria: students must have a GPA of at least B+ average in the last year of their bachelor's degree to meet the requirements. This is available to all international students. Any part of the world at all, you can actually apply for the scholarship. There is no separate application required, like I told you. Once you're eligible, Lincoln University will assess and offer the scholarship automatically to qualifying international students. If you need further information or further details, you can contact the international office. Let's take a look at some details with regards to application procedure and all the necessary requirements you need to be able to participate in this scholarship opportunity. You can actually begin your Lincoln University journey by submitting an application. You have the following deadlines here. If you're a new student, please know that you will need to submit your study application before the relevant deadline outlined below. They recommend you start your application earlier. If you're applying from outside New Zealand, you're considered as new international students offshore. Please take note of that. And these are the deadlines here. For November intake, you have 1st of September 2024. And then for semester 1, 2025, you have 1st December 2024. So if you're a current student looking to move to a higher level of study, such as from an undergraduate to a postgraduate program, they highly recommend you apply before the above deadlines, even if you're waiting on your results for current qualification. If you need to contact them, click on this, their details will pop up, and then you can actually send your questions or queries to them. What are your options? To begin with, think about what you like to study, check out their study programs here, and then check out the details on each program you're interested in. Only possible for you to apply to just one program. Then check the minimum entry requirement for a program that you're interested in. Taking a look at that, once you click on these entry requirements here, it brings you to this page. They offer programs from certificate level through to PhD. So we're only interested in the master's program here, which is what this scholarship is all about. So you need to click on the plus sign here, and then you need to read through. Taught master's applicants, whether you're considering a taught research or research only master's degree, you need a relevant degree with a B grade average in your 300 level courses and final year or full-time equivalent. Taught master's degree are usually 12-month full-time programs. Like bachelor's degrees, they are delivered and assessed through a series of taught modules and may include independent research specialized subject area. If you need to find out more information, you need to click on this icon here. It takes you to their YouTube page and you can find out more details. You'll be required to submit your application online. You'll also be required to submit a birth certificate or a passport. If you're an international student, of course, the passport is actually talking about your travel passport, which is your international passport. Secondly, you need to submit your academic documents. The academic documents need to be in their original language. So if they are not in English language, you need to actually have them translated. Academic transcripts is also required The transcript must include the courses taken and the marks or grades achieved. The grading scale used must also be provided. Confirmation of any completed qualifications if applicable. This can be either an award certificate, a statement on the transcript, or a letter from the awarding institution. You also need to submit an evidence of English language proficiency if applicable. What do they mean? If English is not your first language, you need to provide evidence that you're able to meet the English requirements for admission to Lincoln University. If you don't currently have this, you can also provide this to them later. The fourth requirement, a curriculum vitae or your resume. This is optional like they stated here, but can be used to evaluate your experience, that is your professional experience, to support your application. It should be brief and must include tertiary education and any employment or project experience. And so if your master's program is the research master's program, you should get the documents with regards to research master's applicants. All the necessary documents you need here are stated here. You can read them up at your free time. You need to also take a look at fifth requirement, a statement of research interest. Please complete the research statement, master's exam, and thesis documents. When you click on this, you find out more information with regards to that. You also need to have your 2 references. That is, if the master's program you're applying to or you're applying for is a research master's program, different from the first one we actually looked at. Okay, both of your referees should be able to comment on your academic performance, your research capability, and your ability to complete the degree. At least one referee, preferably both, must be familiar with your recent work. If you have completed a thesis, dissertation, or project, we expect your supervisor to provide a reference to that. Your application can be processed more quickly if these confidential references are sent to them, either in sealed envelopes or emailed to their link here. That's my link at lincoln.ac.nz. The references must be signed and dated to enable assessment. All right, so you click on the links here and find out all that useful information with regards to that. Taking a look at the English language requirements, it says if English is not your first language, you need to meet some specific requirements to study at Lincoln University. What are these test scores here? You can submit an IELTS academic or TOEFL, IBT, a CAE, and FCE. You can also submit Pearson test of English academics, NZ, that is New Zealand certificates in English language, or with the level 5 academic or professional endorsement. You can also read up all that information when you scroll down here. Having checked all the necessary requirements, let's take a look at how to put in your application. The first thing to note is that you need to create your MyLink account. When you click on the plus sign here, create an account in MyLink. Use a personal email, not a school or work email address that you can always access, and a password you can remember. Your email is their primary contact method during your application journey. Monitor your spam or junk folders for an account verification email. If this doesn't arrive, you need to actually contact them. So that's the first thing to do. The second thing to note here is to make your study application. When you click on the plus sign, it gives you more information. Once your MyLink account is set up, you need to log in to put in your application. Let them know what you like to study and give them as much information as you can, as this will help speed up your application. These are the information that will be required of your chosen study program, when you're expected to start, your previous study, including your last year of high school, your English language test results, if English is not your first language, other documents to support your application. And if for one reason or the other, you're unable to provide them with all the documents in your application, then you can send them an email, or you can email the documents to them via this email address you see here. After making your study application, you actually receive your offer. They keep in touch with you about your application via email and may ask for more information. Once they have everything they need for your assessment, and if you meet the criteria for the chosen qualification, then you receive an offer letter via email. The first thing here is to know that you need to check any other conditions on your offer letter. And finally, you need to actually accept your offer on MyLink. After you accept your offer on MyLink, you receive instructions on how to complete your enrollment You also get your LU username, password, and email address. These are sent via email. There are also some useful links you can click and read up at your free time. Just take a quick look at how to create MyLink account. So click on MyLink. So it brings you to this page. Welcome to MyLink. Log in with an existing account, or you create an account. So because you're logging in for the first time, what you need to do is to put in your personal email address here, put in your required password, and then you click on create account, and you receive further information as to how to progress. So that is how you can create your account. So put in mind, the first thing is for you to create an account. The second thing is for you to make your study application. The third is for you to receive your offer. The next is check any conditions on your offer letter with regards to itemized documents that you are still to submit to back up your application. And finally, you need to accept your offer on MyLink. Found this video useful so far? Please click on the like button, share with your family and friends, loved ones. Consider to subscribe if you're new here, and turn on your post notification to be the first to know when I upload useful content with regards to your immigration journey. If you have questions, kindly put it in the comments below. I will be able to respond at my free time. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next